Okay, we are so back. Welcome to Let's Read the Bible. Today we're reading Genesis chapter 4. 1 second, please. For some reason, I didn't get a good light on this one. Anyway, Genesis chapter 4. Let's begin. I'm just going to get into reading it, and then we can have the whole commentary. One second, let me do the projector. There we go. That's better. So, and Adam knew Eve, his wife. And of course he knew her. And she conceived, and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and his offering, but unto Cain and his offering he had no respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thou countenance fallen? If thou dost well, shall thou not be accepted? And if thou doesn't not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. We were definitely going to readdress that one. I didn't understand a single thing I just read. And Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Should have done it then. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived, and bare Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Mehujael, and Mehujael begat Methusel, and Methusel begat Lamech, and Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of one was Ada, the name of the other Zillah. And Adah bare Jabal. He was the father of such dwell in tents, and such as have cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah. And Lamech said unto his wives, Ada and Zillah, Hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged 7-fold, truly, Lamech 70 and 7-fold. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called him his name Seth. For God, said she, hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his son Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord. Okay. I mean, it's like a lot of people being born here. Holy moly. Holy moly. Pretty simple chapter. Just, I mean, Cain and Abel, born of Adam and Eve, and Cain, he made the offering from the stuff from the ground, and I mean, you can't really beat Abel's offering. It's a freaking steak dinner. It's nice mutton. You can't beat that. Where's the word? You can't beat that fat. Oh my goodness, the fat just tastes so good. And God even knew that, and he was like, I don't respect your shit, man. It's not as good as Abel's. And Cain was like, what the freak? I mean, I worked hard for this crap. What the freak? So he killed his brother because his brother was better than him. What a shame. Didn't have to be that way. And there was like a family tree, and like some people in his family like made brass stuff, and iron stuff, and like they all made shit. That's pretty cool. These are all like descendants of God, of Cain. I mean, because there were no descendants of Abel. Abel fucking died. He got killed by his own brother. What a shame. What a shame that happened. But doesn't seem like he had any kids. Cain sure had kids, holy moly. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I was confused. These last two were of the seed of Abel? Oh, a good seed. Instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. They had another kid named Seth. Cool, okay. So they had another kid named Seth. And Seth is cool. Seth is like, yeah, man. Yeah, man, I'm a good guy, and I had a son named Enos, and we're gonna call upon the name of the Lord, Enos and crap. We're all gonna like the Lord again, because Cain, he didn't like the Lord because the Lord was like, I don't respect your shit. Okay, so there was redemption at the end. Oh, knew his wife. I'm just understanding what that... He fucked her. Oh, he fucking knew her well. Okay. Good for you, Adam. Knowing your wife like that. I mean, knowing her well. Holy moly. So I guess Adam had 3 kids. Cain, Abel, and Seth. And Cain, he was no good. He was like, oh, I hate everyone. And look at them. They're like all doing shit. They're like making brass and harps and crap, music even. Excuse me. Dwell in tents, have cattle. I mean, it's a lot here, a lot going on here, and like the whole debate is that like Cain has his descendants, and I guess apparently Seth has his descendants. And I have a feeling if Cain could, he would kill the fuck out of Seth, but he probably couldn't because he knew to look out for him. So that's the rivalry, and I think that rivalry lives on today. Apparently, I mean that's what people like to say. Is like, oh, the people that are Cain's people are like so bad and evil, and the people that are Seth's people, they're chill. They're cool with God, with the Lord. So that's the whole deal. I don't know. Just I smoked a whole fucking pack today. I think it's the first time I'd ever smoked a whole pack of cigarettes in one day. Sorry to get away from this. I'm not proud of myself. I'm not proud of myself. I have smoked a whole fucking pack of cigarettes today. This was a brand new pack. I opened it this morning, and I have 2 cigarettes left. That's 18 cigarettes I've smoked. I'm not going to finish it. No, get away. Get away. But today's also, I mean, I'm bad. I bought 2 packs today, so I have a whole new pack waiting for me. I have a problem. I'm addicted. I need to figure it out. I don't know. I bet you Cain's descendants made this shit. I bet you Cain's descendants made the Newport 100 because it is bad. It's bad. Oh boy, it's bad how powerful of a hold it has over me. Yeah, thanks a lot, Cain. Ugh, hate you, bro. You think he has, because I mean, where does it say? Genesis chapter 4. I bet you the mark upon Cain, I bet you it just says Newport on his forehead. It just says Newport on Cain's forehead. I bet you that's it. Yeah. I mean, that's life. That's life. You get killed by your brother sometimes, and then your family's, they have another kid, and you're like, okay, and you're just screwed. You're like, oh man, I thought I took care of this shit. So thanks to Adam and Eve, we can still praise the Lord. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm interested. This is getting good. This Bible thing is getting good. Yeah, it's a short chapter. I'm not going to drag it on much longer. There's not much more to talk about. I bet you I could have a great conversation about this with someone now that I've read it. Well, yeah, thanks for watching Genesis chapter 4. Yeah, it's a short, sweet chapter. A lot happened. A lot of people born, a lot of people died. One person died, but you know what I mean. I enjoyed it. All right. Thanks again. I'm a skedaddle.